Alright, we're going to do a quick video tonight on changing some of the switches. This is the Jeti DS-12. I'm going to switch out a couple switches to a different position switch, eliminate a couple, put a button in. Just going to walk through that tonight. First time I've ever done it, so we're going to just see how it works out. A couple things I'm doing. So, got my switches laid out here and the parts. Got the tool for taking them apart. Got the different switches I want to use. Each switch comes with a little ribbon cable, and I got the plugs we're going to use. To protect it, I've got a hot rod tire off my RC drag car. I've got a little cover over top of it so I can lay the thing screen face down, not scratch or load the switches. And then I did a little survey. So I went to my helicopters. I've mapped out what switches I'm using, what's being used, what ones I don't use at all. In other words, there's some switches I don't even use, so there's no reason to even have them there. They're just taking up space in the transmitter and in the way of my fingers. And then kind of my thoughts on what I'm actually going to do. I will need a torque screwdriver to pull the screws out the back. I've already done that. They're pulled. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, and we are back. Okay, we have pulled the back cover, so that's what the inside of the radio looks like. So what we're going to do now is we're going to disconnect the battery lead right here. We want to make sure we disconnect that so we don't have any power up here available. So we're going to pull that and disconnect it. What I have done is I've taken the little tool here, put it across the top, and I have loosened that one and pulled that nut. So we've taken the very first nut off. So that's off right now. So we're going to literally come in here and we're going to pull the ribbon cord off of that and remove that. We've got our plug already taken out right here, so that's out of the package. We're going to put that on that piece right there. We're going to do the same thing here and pull this off and pull this switch off, undo that ribbon cable there, and then we're going to take the front switch right here, pull that off the front, and we're going to put the new 3-position switch in there. And then when we're done, we're going to set that up for glow. So we'll jump in here and undo that one right there right now. Alright, we've got the camera repositioned here. This switch is taken loose. Slide it back out. Here's a ribbon cable that comes down to the back of the thing. We've unplugged the switch, and there we go. So we'll take this out. We are going to put the plug back in the top. And there we go. We have plugged that hole. Alright, one down. Let's do the next one. Alright, here we go. Work on this next one here. Start off, loosening up the button on top. Get the little toggle started. Get it loose. Take it off. Alright, got a little zip tie to get it cut loose here. Make sure we cut just the zip tie. That'd be bad to cutting ribbon cables, right? Alright, ribbon cable cut. Pull the ribbon cable out. Ribbon cable out, or the zip tie out. Let's back the ribbon switch out. Clear all the little cords out of the way. A little tight. Okay, there we are. And now let's see which one of these cables it is. Looks like it's this one right here. Unplug it. Alright, that one's out. Let's get a plug and put it in. Okay, we have now plugged it. So now we've got 2 switches removed. So I don't need to put them back in there. That'll close that one up. Now I'm going to go pull the switch off the front. Okay, so we prepped our 3-position switch. The ribbon cable is put in with the blue, I think it's blue, colorblind here, but the blue outboard of the switch, so the pads are toward the inside. So we're going to go ahead and fish this back in. This is a 3-position switch, so I'm going to set this up so that I actually have off away from me, glow, and throttle cut. So one switch will have all 3 functions. So I can push it to the back when I know I'm getting ready to basically fire up the radio and get everything going. I'll come to there, that'll give me onboard glow online. Then when I go here, I'll have the glow turn off, and that'll be my cut position. So I'll be flying, I'll start, kick it back here when I'm flying. Then when I want to shut the glow off, or engine, all the way there, and I'll kill it. Then back to off. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed this through. Okay, switch is back installed. So there's the back side. We've ran the SA cable back. So the cable looking at this one right here. So this went into that connection point there. We've got our ribbon cable routed. It's all tightened back up. We'll go ahead and button the radio up. Plug that battery back in and see if we can't get it programmed. Okay, we are back. We got the radio put back together. Let's go ahead and power it up. Bring her online. Alright, so got it online. We're going to go to the normal menu. Let's go in here to Advanced Properties, Sticks and Switches Setup. We want to select switches and we want to start scrolling. We're going to go find switch SB because that was the one we just worked on. Alright, we are now at switch SB. And you can see it's SB is a standard 2-position switch. So we're going to operate it and watch what happens. So let's see, we got that far position, nothing happens at mid, and we got the upper position. So we see we got our 3-position switch, but we're only getting actuation on 2 because it sees as a standard switch. So nothing happens there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to select the switch. We're going to take it from default. We're going to scroll. Not a standard switch, it's a 3-position switch. Select 3-position switch. Now let's watch our function. All right. There we are, activation and activation. So now we can take this switch and we can assign all 3 of those positions to be a function. So my helicopter, that will be nothing. That's going to turn on glow. That will turn glow off and give me throttle cut, and that'll be flight. There you go. Have a good one, guys, and take care and happy flying.